What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm MoedotJ and we are locked in. This is episode 3 of the game and things are just getting harder and harder for Jamison. We know he's been trying to make a team. He's been at the tryouts, did an outstanding job. Malik helped him out, but the owner went ahead and picked somebody else because of the media blowback that would come with having him on the team with the case. Now on Malik's side, he's looking at it. Man, I need to go out here, do my thing, just 1 year of football, and then I can become an owner because, you know, his best friend told him, look, man up, do this thing. So before we break down this new episode, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel and you want to be a part of it, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button, it's the easiest thing you can do. With all that being said, Tasha Mack is trying to make it happen out here. We know she came up to Jamison and said, look, I'm gonna represent you, so it's time to get to work. So let's jump into it. This is episode 3 of the game. I told you, Jamison, he's been putting in that work. And the reason for that is because he's trying to make a team. That was his dream before he went to jail for some BS. Now he's in here, he's going hard, but this ain't a gym he's supposed to be in. And the reason for that is because he's working out the Fury gym. Now, this is before training camp starts. So the guy, the security guard that he knows, he's been letting him in. But he's saying, Jamison, you can't be working here that long, bro. Once training camp starts, they're going to be on it. And I'm not about to lose my job. And I feel where the security guard is coming from. He said, man, I let you do this, but you're going to have to get up out of here. Tasha Mack is back. Now, we know she went in on Brittany at the end of the last episode because Brittany accepted a gift from Garret and then she sold the bottles in the club. Tasha's like, you can't do that. That makes us look bad. Now, Tasha is getting prepared to go to Georgia to talk to the #1 overall quarterback, which is a white guy. Now, that's going to have its own little issues because, you know, a white kid, he's not really going to want to sign to a black woman. Let's just be real. But Brittany is saying, I can help you go over your pitch. She said, oh, no. I'm going to Georgia. You staying here and working and go put my earrings in order from diamond, gold to platinum. Tasha got Brittany working. Tasha says she's going to put Brittany to work. Now she's the assistant for everybody. We've seen Garret tell her, do I need to go talk to Tasha? Now she's here. She's picking up jerseys from Malik that he signed. All of this is what Tasha told her to get done. We got our boy Jamison in the back. He's hanging up the TV because, hey, they're looking out for him now. You're part of the family. Jamison is thanking Malik for this opportunity to make some extra bread, helping him out. He's like, man, look, don't thank me. Thank my mom. She's the one that came and signed you, but hey, get out of here. Now on the TV, they just hung up. We hear Ocho on there talking about, is Malik the type of person, the black man that we want to be the representation of black ownership within the league? I'm over here like, hell no. I mean, yeah. Let's get Malik in there. But Ocho's making a point. Malik went out there, started rapping and doing all this nonsense. It was really a bad look, Malik. You got to be professional when you're at that spot. I mean, there are some things where you can have some fun, but hey, in the beginning stages, let's get the deal done first. But Malik, he hears this, he gets upset and breaks the TV. Tasha's been making her way in the sports industry. We've seen her come from the bottom to the very top. She's talking about, I'm only ranked 14 because she's doing an interview. And what she's saying is, look, I got a little fundraiser going on. I'm also about to have the top recruit in the nation. Yeah, a black woman with the #1 overall pick. That's a white man. She's like, yeah, go ahead and book that. And also with my fundraiser, I'm going to raise way more money than Oprah. Come on, Oprah. Oh, yeah, that's easy. Now, we know Garret. He's a straightforward guy, clean cut. And he's telling Malik, look, you need to get focused, man. You know, there is a No Nut November. I never participated in, but I heard about it. Malik is saying the same thing I'm saying. Why would I participate in the most pleasuring thing that a man can get? Why would I deprive myself of that for a whole month? And he's saying, man, it'll get you focused. Now, Tasha Mack, we know she Malik's mama because what is she doing? She's speaking prematurely. So Kate Walker, the Mogul magazine, is saying, so we can confirm that you signed the overall #1 quarterback? She's like, hell, sign it, engrave it in stone. We doing that. But guess what? Tasha don't know. Brittany calls her and says, yeah, about that, Tasha. He signed with somebody else. Well, he's looking to sign with somebody else. Tasha's like, oh, wait a minute. Kate, let's put this on ice. I gotta get to Georgia real quick. Now we're looking at this. Malik has now became Jason Pitts in the aspect of him being the OG with a lot of money. Then we got Garret over here, who's now Malik. And It looks like Jamison is coming in as the rookie because he's in here doing the little putt-putt golf and he knows what he's talking about. So Malik is saying, hey, stick by my side. There's actually a little golf tournament that we're going in with the owner of the team, the colonel. You should come with us. And Jamison's like, all right, cool, but I ain't got no clothes. Malik said, don't worry about that. I got you. Brittany got a little bit of money, so she actually redecorates the spot to make it feel more homey. We know Raquel, she was a server. Brittany put in a good word like, hey, make her your in-house artist. So Raquel's looking around like, what did you do to the place? She like, I just moved some things around. Oh, and that old trunk from college, I threw it away. Now that old trunk turns out to be sentimental to Raquel. So she's saying, why would you do that? There's stuff in there that I want. And my thing is, why did you spend all this money on this when you owe $910,000? Come on now, we got to think. Malik pulls up to the little golfing event with the owner, and we just seen Tasha speaking prematurely. He's telling Jamison, look, don't mess nothing up. Just be my caddy and shh. So Malik, he's over here getting cocky. He tells Colonel, oh yeah, we could do like 5,000 a hole, 10,000. He said, oh, 5,000? That's what the players bet. Us owners, we do 100,000 a hole. So Malik hears that. He's like, okay, 1.8 million, 1.8 million. He's counting up in his head how much he's about to lose. Tasha makes it to Georgia. Now she's in an F-150, it looks like. She wanted to rent a Benz, but Brittany being Brittany, she just changes up everyone's plan and does whatever the hell she wants, even as an executive assistant. So she's saying, look, you want to play the part when you get there, Tasha? Pull up in the truck. Make them feel comfortable. So when she gets there, she's like, okay, there he goes. But this trip isn't going to be what she's really expecting. They get to the thrift store that Brittany donated all of Raquel's stuff that she thought that she should be able to throw out without asking permission. You moved into this girl's house and you just throw things away. But I don't know, it's privileged kids. You know how the rich kids are. And Raquel is saying, hey, I need to go in there and get my yo-yo. This is something my mom gave me. I didn't get new things all the time like you did. And she's basically saying, you grew up in a rich family. We didn't have that opportunity. So even the small things, that's precious to us. And she's saying, you don't have anything that's precious to you? Of course she doesn't, because she's in debt. She was just buying things that weren't necessarily for her. It was just to match what other people were doing. Now, this young man, he's out on the farm working his butt off. That man got morals, man. He's doing his job, even though he's about to be rich. And he's telling Tasha, look, you came all the way down here. I already told your office I'm looking to go sign with somebody else. Tasha, being Tasha, said, I'm not leaving until I get that meeting that you promised me. Now, that's one thing you got to at least hold your word. Now, Tasha drove all the way down here to come talk to you. You're going to give her this meeting. Now, during this golfing adventure, Colonel was talking to Malik and Garret about the future of the team, different ways to make money, because Garret is supposed to be signing a big contract with him. Now, Colonel was listening to Garret and he's like, okay, you're very smart with your money. Malik is all the way on the other end. He's saying, oh, we should do this. And they're like, make sure you listen to Garret. Garret knows a little bit more about finances. This is what got Colonel thinking, yeah, we're only going to give him a 5% minority stake because he doesn't need to be making I'm talking about any decisions for $1 billion team. They go out there dumpster diving. They trying to find his yo-yo because they told them, oh, that chest you brought in? Yeah, we threw that crap out in the back. Now they're in there. They're looking around. Of course, Raquel, she doesn't care. She's trying to find something that's dear to her heart. Now, Miss Bougie Brittany, she jumps in like, hey, what is this? And it's like, come on, Brittany, help out. We trying to find this yo-yo that you threw away. Now, Jamison knows a little bit about golf, and he's telling Malik, listen, get focused, brother. You remember when you did this in the football game? You got to equate that to out here. Now, what we're looking at, you got to get you an iron on this. Malik don't know what he's talking about. He got like a putter out there. You got to get some iron out there. You want to be able to hit this thing. So Malik is like, okay, this kid, he knows what he's talking about. Now, Raquel, she starts to explain that the yo-yo that her mother gave her was always something that she could look back to. They weren't rich. They moved around a lot, but that yo-yo was always going to be there for her. And she's telling Brittany, that's why I'm out here looking for it. And then Brittany starts to realize, oh, I jumped in there. And Raquel is saying, see, you jumped in there. So there is something that you would dumpster dive for. And that's because Brittany, She feels like Raquel is her yo-yo. Whenever she's doing bad, she can always call up Raquel. Even Raquel wasn't doing that good in Vegas. She was serving tables, but she gave her an opportunity. Like, hey, come out here. We're going to have to work, but it's an opportunity. They look over and it's a little kid with the yo-yo. Now they went from just having a heart to heart to what the wait a minute. Hey kid, we gonna need that yo-yo. And I'm talking about both of them. This man then put Tasha to work. He said, oh, you want that meeting with me? Oh yeah, we gotta milk the cows. We gotta feed the hogs. We gotta bale the hay. She's like, uh-oh. She out here working. She got the all white on. You know she about to come back dirty as hell. But hey, that's one thing about Tasha. If she wants something done, she's gonna get it done. Now she been working her tail off, and you know Tasha gonna be Tasha. He's like, all right, now we gotta go pick the corn. She said, oh no, black people, we don't pick nothing that starts with a C. He's like, how about a little bit of cannabis? Tasha said, don't mind if I do. Now we know Garret is being represented by Tasha also, and we know that he's supposed to be signing with the Fury. Now he tells the owner, yeah, about me signing. Tasha ain't here, so listen to me. This is what I want. I want to be the highest paid defensive player in history of the league. So the owner's like, what was going on here? I mean, at the end of the day, he does have control over the contract he signs. Either you can offer me the most money ever. I mean, you did give Malik all that money, or I can go somewhere else. Colonel hears this and he's a little upset because they kind of already had a deal in play. So Malik stays back and talks to Colonel since he's about to be a future owner. And Malik is saying, oh, we just hold out on him. He ain't gonna want that money. Now the owner is saying, look, this is the difference between me and you, Malik. I did this to go win a championship. I moved this piece. I paid this player. And that's how I got me a new stadium in Vegas. We're not going to hold out on the best defensive player and not pay him. That's how I got here now. I made these billions off of this football stuff because I was making the right decision. Malik is just like, yeah, let's not pay him. Like, what? And let him walk? No. Now, the ladies have to try to bribe and hustle this kid about this yo-yo. So she's talking about $20. The kid's like, $20? We could do 50. She ain't got that kind of cash on her though. So she like, I can cash app you. He's like, do it look like I got cash app? He in here cussing and stuff. Like, man, these little kids, they ruthless. Just like those water boys you see in Atlanta giving out water. They be like, hey man, bless the kid. Hell no, y'all better get up off my car. Malik, talking before he thinks, he tells the owner, all right, look, Jamison knows a little bit about this. And Jamison was telling him, hey, just like your little putt-putt golf at the office, this is the same thing as a little bit further. So Malik is thinking, okay, cool. I only owe him $300,000 right now. Look, hey, Colonel, if I make this, you bring Jamison on for training because Jamison can ball. But if I lose, I pay you double. Colonel said, oh, yeah, that's an easy bet. And you guessed it. Malik missed it. He has to pay double. Damn. But he asked the Colonel, what would have happened if I would have made that? He said, I knew you wouldn't have made it. That's why I made that bet. Come on, Malik. Tasha and QB1, they out there smoking a little bit, getting relaxed. And he's like, I'm just going to be real with you, Tasha. I can't sign with you. I want to be a $1 billion person by the time I'm 30. Now, Tasha is saying, what? It's because I'm a black woman. You don't think I'm capable of doing this? He's like, no. My fiance is black. And Tasha says, you shouldn't be signing with Gatorade. You should have your own drink. Don't deal with Nike. Go this route. She's like, if you opened your eyes, my son was the highest paid quarterback. My son is also about to be the first black owner of a team. So I could have had you at $1 billion by the time you were 25, but you ain't open your eyes because he's listening to everybody else. And Tasha's really been making moves. So now he's looking at it like, oh man, dang, I ain't know all that. She's like, yeah, because you're stupid.
Yeah, you're stupid. Because stupid is as stupid does, you damn Forrest Gump hillbilly ass.
Now, Jamison's like, man, my bad about all that today, Malik. You almost had it, but I'll be back tomorrow. You know, I'm going to paint the kitchen and do everything. Malik's like, man, you can stay, man. I got these girls coming over. He's like, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to participate in this No November because I want to stay focused. Anything it takes to win a championship. And Malik, he's like, dang, if you that focused about it. Matter of fact, let me give you a ride home, dog. Brittany comes back with one of the signed jerseys from Malik. Now she gives it to the kid for the yo-yo. Raquel's been over there talking to him like, oh, it's actually a nice young kid. Once he gets the jersey, he gets on the phone. Hey, grandma, we can get $500 for this size jersey. Hey, this little kid's a hustler. Now, Raquel's telling her, hey, you're helping me out with everything, but you don't need to dodge your problems. Now, her mom has been calling. And she's just been avoiding. Now, we even seen Tasha was like, I'm not going to tell your parents about what you're into. That's none of my business. You got to deal with that on your own. And Raquel's saying, you do need to talk to your mom. Colonel's calling up Tasha talking about, oh, what's going on with Garret? He ain't signing this contract. He talking about he wants to be the highest paid. Tasha's like, damn, I'm getting this news after the quarterback talking about he ain't want to sign with me. All right, I'm going to try to fix it. Now, we know Colonel's been trying to get at Tasha. He's like, all right, we're going to have drinks. We're going to talk about this and dinner. She's like, nah, we can have drinks, but no dinner. He's like, all right. In his head, he's thinking, we getting closer and closer. Malik is starting to get closer to Jamison because Jamison is giving him the advice. And he's like, okay, cool. This is how I need to be focused. He still doesn't want to do the No Nut November. But Jamison is telling him, look, you just got to do it one day at a time. At midnight, it resets and you just got to get through that next day. Malik drops him off and he's saying, man, this is really bad out here. But he doesn't drop him off where he's actually staying. He gets out the truck and he walks over to a car. He let Malik pull off so he wouldn't see where he was at. Now, Malik, he drives around and he sees, wait, Jamison didn't go into the place. He's sleeping in this car. So Malik pulls back up and he knocks on the window. He's like, man, I'm wrong. This is the bottom over here. Look, man, get all your clothes and stuff and come stay with me. Now, Jamison doesn't want any handouts or anything. But at the end of the day, where you're staying at, it isn't safe. It isn't comfortable. Malik is looking out like, man, look, whatever you have here, just burn that stuff and come stay with me. So Malik is actually looking out for him because he sees that, hey, man, this young brother is helping me. The reason Jamison is staying out in the car is because there's no judgment out there. No one's telling him, oh, you're the R word. They're yelling at you. So that's why he stays out there. But Malik is saying, look, come stay with me. You're part of the organization now. And my house is the organization. I can only imagine how it is to have just people yelling at you. Now, we don't know the details of his case, but it sounded like they were both underage. He turned of age and the parents just didn't like it. Typical story that you hear when a black guy is probably dating a white woman. All right, let me know what you think about the whole Garret situation with Colonel and him wanting to sign for more money. Also with Colonel and Malik with the different opinions and ideas of when it comes to managing a business. Do you think Malik can really hang with the big boys? Let me know what you guys think. I'm MoedotJ. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.